Hey there everybody, this is PotterBrony and welcome to another blind reaction of My Little Pony. This time we have episode number 17 of season 7. Okay, no idea what the title is, but unfortunately I can see the first frame of the video. Kind of dark, but it looks like an overgrown version of the Changeling Empire or Kingdom or Hive or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it looks like, well, overgrown. There's vegetation there now. It's not a barren wasteland anymore, it doesn't look like, but that's definitely the Hive. So, I think we're going to be having a Changeling episode. Maybe there's going to be some going into about, you know, what Thorax was saying a couple episodes ago about how he was having issue with some kind of renegade groups, well not renegade group, but like some holdout groups to the old ways. So yeah, that's my guess on it based on this first frame. Let's just take a look, see what they have in store for us. And starting the video in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Ha! Straight to the Changeling Hive. I told you I could do it. Well, not exactly straight, Starlight. We've been popping all around Equestria, and we still have to walk. It's like 12 steps away. Before Chrysalis's throne was destroyed, the closest magic would have gotten us was way over there.
Yeah, we're Discord Brody that one time.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy do you think Thorax is going to be about our surprise visit? Definitely 10. I mean, who wouldn't be happy at the chance to marvel at the overwhelming talent that is the great and powerful Trixie! Trixie, we're coming to offer Thorax encouragement and support. His letters make it seem like the responsibilities of being the Changeling leader are a little overwhelming. Yeah, I know. That's basically what I said. He's dealing with the wants and needs of his subjects. Redesigning the Hive, a dread Malworf wreaking havoc outside. It does sound like a lot, but are you sure that last thing is real? The dread Malworf? Sure it is. Thorax said it's like half bear, half mole, half raging pile of claws. But now that the Changelings don't feed on the love of everything around them, plants have started to grow back. But this Malworf keeps eating them all up. Malworf. Uh-huh. You're just trying to scare me, but it won't work. Because not only am I the great and powerful, I am also the unscarable Trixie! Please tell me Thorax also mentioned a terrifying-looking changeling who greets visitors but is actually nice? Nope.
And I'm not nice.
Is that one of the holdouts? Alright. I'm wondering if that's one of the ones that were,
Teleportation spell, go! Did I say this? Nope.
Oh well.
There is something out there which threatens our very existence, and may be the end to the human race as we know it. I'm talking, of course, about Man-Bear Pig.
Man-Bear Pig?
It is a creature which roams the earth alone. It is half man, half bear, and half pig.
And we're back. I had to say, that Changeling has an interesting look to him.
What are you waiting for? Use some magic to get us out of here! Calm down, unscarable Trixie. We have to find out what's going on.
And to change a Changeling.
Teleportation spell, go! Teleportation spell, go! Teleportation spell! Why
doesn't really help if you're stressed out.
I know, but this is my process.
Eventually she'd get it.
These trespassers.
Starlight! Trixie! It's okay, Pharynx. You can let them go.
But they were lurking on our grounds. In the old days, I would have already feasted on their love.
Well, that's why they're called the old days, because they're old. We don't do that.
Oh, he has changed a bit. He's just still dark.
Yeah, I like the old days better.
What are you two doing here?
We
Like
want
a
to
gruff
surprise you.
guard.
Surprise!
Well, it's great to see you. I'm sorry about the welcome committee.
I thought Ember helped you get more assertive so you could deal with all the renegade changelings who didn't want to change.
Continuity!
She did. Really helpful. I was able to convince all of them to change, except one of them, my brother.
Your brother?
Oh, that's your brother?
Pharynx is my elder broodmaid.
Also continuity.
Yeah. You guys have the same eye shape?
What a ridiculous comparison. We are nothing alike.
Stop doing that!
The hide looked better with holes.
He's a stubborn one.
How about I show you the rest of the hive, where it's less loud and bangy? There have been a lot of changes since you were here last. I'm trying to start some new activities, since the only thing we did before was hunt and patrol. There's theater. Swing dancing.
Discord would be into that.
Potluck lunch. Ooh, and who can change shape and organize craft time? This guy.
I am really impressed, Thorax. The hive, all the activities.
Go! He did it again! Pharynx dumped an entire can of black paint on me! He said my fuchsia color wasn't intimidating to our enemies. What enemies?
I am so sorry. I promise I'll talk to him.
You're the ruler of the hive, Thorax. You need to do more than talk.
Well, maybe not everything here is amazing. Seriously, Thorax, what is up with your brother?
Pharynx used to be head of patrol, but now we're peaceful and there's no need to patrol, so he just stalks around the hive making everyone miserable. The other changelings are sick of it, and if I can't get them to accept love and friendship and change like the rest of us, everything I've done here is at risk.
Is he changed then? Because he looks a bit different, like he's halfway there, but...
We know a thing or two about what it's like to be outsiders. Maybe we could talk to him for you.
Yeah, Trixie looks so enthused.
Thorax, if there's any pony who can help your brother, it's me. And with Starlight helping, it might take slightly longer, but I guarantee you we can do it.
Because she's such a hindrance.
Thorax, we're ready to start work on the trail of plants to lead the Malwarf away.
No, I have to head outside. You're sure you're okay handling Pharynx?
Absolutely. Yeah, we totally
Yeah, he still
got
looks
this.
way too much like one of the old Changeling styles. Or, you know, the better version of a Changeling. I'm still not liking the new designs, but
How do
that's
I
just me.
do this?
And many
I'm
other
good
people.
Pony, bad pony. You yell and blast him with magic, while my natural charisma will convince him that. Starlight? Hey, Pharynx! I know when we first met, it didn't go so well.
I put you in a bag. I thought it went great.
I'll bet.
Right.
I like him.
Not a big fan of the vines, huh?
They're a safety hazard. An enemy could hide in them or use them as weapons. I don't even know why they're here.
Because they're pretty?
That's ridiculous.
Oh, totally. We get you. But maybe don't express how you feel by destroying them?
I don't take advice from ponies. The only thing I take from you is breakfast. At least I used to.
You know, you're a lot like us.
Doubt it.
It's true. Do you know who Twilight Sparkle is?
No.
Well, she's the most well-liked, studious, do-goodiest pony in Equestria.
Ugh, she sounds awful.
Oh, you'd hate her. I used to. She made me unsure about my place in the world, which led me to act out against her. And I used to be a dictator who ran a village with an iron hoof.
Really? Maybe you two do understand me.
Yes, we do. But now, Trixie has come to terms with being second best, and I no longer control ponies against their will. And our lives are so much better for it.
Wow, so you're both losers. Stay away.
Yeah,
from
that's
me,
the
or I'll do
takeaway.
to you what I did to the vines.
Well, Operation Lead Malwarf Away is coming along. How'd it go with Pharynx?
Your brother is, challenging.
Oh, that bad, huh?
It wasn't great.
You want to talk it out? You can come with me to the Feelings Forum.
The feeling what now?
Oh, it's a place for changelings to express their feelings so we all gain a better understanding of each other. It's really helped bring the hive closer together.
Group therapy?
Some Sometimes I feel like I'm a blue changeling. Sometimes I feel like I'm a purple changeling. But here I am, a green one.
You can be anything you want to be. Be blue one day and purple the next. Be both on the same day.
But then I feel like I'd be living a lie.
It's very brave of you to share
Yeah, I
something
can see
so personal.
eyes.
Does anyone else have similar concerns?
Beneath their eyes, kind of,
But
almost.
craft time has given me such a creative outlet. I feel great
Like
now.
the whites and everything is the same tint
Everyone
as
loves
the...
craft time. Oh,
The pupil is like this lighter but the same tint as what
Everyone
would be
except
the
for
whites of the eyes.
You know who.
Yeah, you know who spends all his craft time making spears.
Voldemort.
He's scary and intimidating. You know
Voldemort.
who makes me uncomfortable.
He makes us all uncomfortable.
Everyone,
Well,
please.
motherfucker ain't got a
I
nose,
understand
so he makes a lot of
it's
people uncomfortable.
challenging at times.
That's an understatement.
Oh,
He's
Pharynx,
trying to
you were
hold
talking
me
about
with
Voldemort.
thorns.
he teaches little changelings to growl and hiss.
My soup's too hot.
What?
But I thought the feelings forum was for sharing our problems.
It sounds like your lame feelings forum is for talking about me behind my back.
The Feelings Forum is for talking about anything that's bothering you. Is there something you'd like to share, Pharynx?
Actually, there is. The Changelings used to be a fearsome swarm. Now we sit around talking about our feelings so much you can't even stop a malware from eating all your pretty plants. I could have sent that thing packing before, but I guess now we'll just try to lead it away and hope that keeps us safe.
I don't feel safe with him around.
I'd feel safer if he were gone.
You know, I think there's a
can't do that.
halfway point between your points of views.
Hey, my soup's cooled down. These feeling forums are great for solving problems.
So is waiting a minute.
Oh, please, if we are interrupting each other, we are not affirming each other. Oh, yes. Feelings Forum is over!
Oh, she snapped quick. I assume. I'm sorry, I shouldn't assume gender. Right?
I
I don't know.
want to say something, but it goes against everything I've been taught as Twilight's pupil.
Ooh, then by all means say it.
Good influence as always,
Pharynx
Trixie.
is a lost cause.
I'm all for second chances, third even, but he just seems like a bad bug.
Yeah, you
And Thorax has a duty to the whole hive,
Got a
not
few.
just his brother.
If he keeps sticking up for Pharynx, the hive might decide they don't want Thorax as their leader.
I think he might have to kick Pharynx out, but I don't want to be the one to tell Thorax that.
Me neither. But some pony...
Well, the show has never delved into this type of thing, but I think
I nominate you.
they're gonna resolve said problem.
Thorax, we have something to tell you.
It's about Pharynx, isn't it?
Maybe?
Look, I know he's an aggressive warrior type, but when I was little, every young changeling wanted to be like that. Every young changeling except me. The others would pick on me for not wanting to fight.
Look at the little grub playing with his dolly.
Did Pharynx stand up for you?
Step away from my brother.
But Pharynx never let them hurt me.
Oh, so he hasn't changed at all.
Complimenting his dollies.
That's nice.
Thanks, Pharynx.
Why are you hitting yourself? Stop hitting yourself! Why
Yeah, only he can bully him.
Ouch!
Cut it out, Pharynx.
They're right, you know. You need to have tougher skin.
Aw, that was a really sweet story. Until the end.
I know Pharynx loved me, in his own way, and I know there's still good in him. That's why I keep sticking up for him. Anyway, what did you want to talk to me about?
Me? No, but Starlight has something she...
Actually,
Thanks,
Thorax,
Trixie. You're such a good
never
friend.
mind. Come on, Trixie, we've got a thing to do.
I still maintain that's rude.
I thought we
Picking
were
up other
gonna
ponies
tell
with your
Thorax
magic.
not to kick his brother out of the hive.
Maybe we don't have to. Get Pharynx and meet me at the hive entrance. I'll explain everything. And how am I supposed to know where Pharynx is?
I just saw Pharynx.
Oh, well that was easy.
We'll just use one problem to solve another. I switched the trail of plants around to lure the Mallworth here. The changelings may not be able to stop it anymore, but Pharynx certainly can. When it attacks, he'll save his brother, showing every pony his good side. The others will accept him, and Pharynx will finally let love and friendship into his life and transform.
Wow.
I know,
I don't know.
great idea. Where's Pharynx?
He's gone.
Gone like gone to the throne room?
Gone like gone. One of the changelings said Pharynx left the hive for good.
Not because he overheard you guys.
And who's gonna stop the dread Mallworth I'm leading here?
I want to see this thing.
Thorax, there you are. Pharynx is missing.
Wait for it.
And the dread Mallworth is coming this way.
There it is.
That doesn't make any sense. The trail of plants should have led the dread Mallworth away.
I might have warned them to lead it back toward the hive.
Why would you do that?
I thought if Pharynx saw you were in danger, the loving, caring side.
Yeah, because those types of solutions of setting up danger to make people look good always work well in movies and theater
I
and
have
shows.
to save him.
I'm coming with you.
Of course you are. This is all your fault.
Oh, don't be too hard on Starlight. Her heart was in the right place.
You're coming too.
Oh, right. I mean, I was gonna volunteer anyway.
I took that pretty well.
Coming? Fine.
Oh, sure. You can all stay here, not help Pharynx, and he won't bother you anymore. It's your choice. But remember when you didn't have a choice, when you were forced to obey Chrysalis. You might have been unstoppable, but you weren't free to choose. And now you are, because of Thorax. Well, it's his brother out there. And now it's your chance to prove you're just as strong embracing love as you were feeding on it. Now is your chance to show what changelings can really be. Not because you have to.
Are they going to ignore this?
Choose to.
That was an amazing
And none of them
epic
came.
speech, Starlight. I just can't
guarantee
believe not a single changeling was moved by it.
I can't blame them. If he wasn't my brother, I don't think I'd be here. We're gonna have to face the Mallworth by ourselves.
Maybe it'll be long gone and we'll find Pharynx out here alone. Or maybe not.
Pharynx, what are you doing here?
I'm here to save you.
I think he may have been handling it.
Let me handle this.
We're not leaving you.
I may have forgot to mention in my letters that Mallworths have really thick hides.
Would have been useful to say, yes.
I thought you said you could beat this thing.
Yeah, with the rest of the swarm, not alone.
Good thing you're not alone.
I told you it was an epic speech.
How powerful is that thing? It takes all of them to take it down.
It's no use. We're out of practice and he's too tough.
And strong. Too bad we can't get it to fight itself.
That's it. Thorax, remember when we were young and I made you hit yourself?
Now is not the time to make fun of me, Pharynx. Oh, right! Of course!
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Yeah, Mallworth, why
Bullying tactics are useful.
why are you hitting yourself? Huh?
looks like it hurts.
Undoubtedly. Screw this, I'm out.
What were you doing out here?
Leaving. I'm done with all of you.
Oh, it's just why bother fighting the Malwarf then? You could have left it alone.
Well, I couldn't just let it attack you.
But I thought you were done with us and you didn't care.
I never said that. The hive is the thing I care about most.
Well, you certainly don't act like it.
Well, I'm sorry if I don't get excited about pretty flowers and feeling circles and...
It's a feelings forum.
Whatever.
Picky.
Even if I do care about the hive, I obviously don't have a place there anymore.
Actually, you do. Because we've been wrong. The hive may be a gentler, nicer place.
But that doesn't mean we won't have to defend ourselves. Clearly.
And who better to help us do that than the only changeling who never stopped protecting us?
You all want me to stay?
Unless you still want to leave the hive.
Why would I want that? I love the hive.
And he's evolving. Hopefully he... looks a bit like Thorax.
I always knew you had it in you.
Really? Because I thought you said I was a lost cause and you were going to tell Thorax he should kick me out.
Who said that?
How could you say that?
What? That's...
Keep throwing...
But you...
Do you want to keep your friendship, Trixie? You keep throwing her under the bus and see what
Lucky
happens.
for me, you didn't give up on me.
So, glad everything worked out.
Yeah! Let's talk about how you not only led the Malwarf to the hive, but also drove my brother away from it.
I am so sorry about that. But I would like to point out that my admittedly terrible plan did bring everything together in the end.
Hey, do you guys want to hear the story about how I used to make Thorax hit himself?
Absolutely, yes, right now.
Well, when we were young, every changeling wanted to be a warrior. Except for Thorax. He was a little weak, and I had to protect.
Yeah. I guess, in the sense, he would be like captain of the guard or something. He looks like halfway between the rest of the changelings and Thorax. It makes me wonder what would happen if they ever do this with Chrysalis. I'm sure she'll be back eventually, but makes me wonder what would happen if they ever changed her in this way. How would she appear? I kind of want to see that, but I kind of don't, because, yeah, I still prefer their old style, to be honest, but now there is differences between them. They don't all look just copy and pasted, except for the regular ones just color swapped too. Yeah, now they look copy and pasted and color swapped. Horns are a little different from changeling to changeling. Eyes and color scheme. Thorax, of course, much different than the rest of them. And Pharynx, yeah, he looks like halfway between the normal citizens and Thorax, so interesting character. I always do like the gruff type of character like him. But yeah, so well, I had been wondering initially if he was one of the original holdouts, if there were let's see, when they went to, no, this is just in my head, I don't know if it really played out this way, but when they went to the Changeling Hive initially, the four of them, Thorax, Starlight, Trixie, and Discord, to rescue the main six, Celestial Luna, Cadence, Shining Armor, and Flurry Heart. that means there would have been 11 other changelings that were posted in their places throughout Equestria. So I was wondering at first if he was one of them. If there are 11 others that hadn't joined back up with the, that hadn't joined up and changed, or that maybe Chrysalis is still ruling, has a small little squad of 11. Don't really know what happened to those 6, so maybe that'll be something in the future where it does seem to be setting up eventually. I think at the end, probably this season, Chrysalis is going to be returning again. And I don't know if they're going to do a reformation with her or, you know, off to Tartarus with her. Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm not really sure where I stand on the sub because I kind of don't want her to change that like that. Because as much as I think she messes up as a villain, she's still a pretty cool villain. I'll give her that. And people keep saying, oh, she has the best plans and all that, yeah, but she keeps fucking it up, doesn't she? Did it again and again. So we'll see. But I guess that's just the writers. They write themselves into a corner and they have to give it one mess up that unravels everything. It's a common trope that happens in a lot of movies and shows and that type of stuff. So, yeah. I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. But I'm going to end this one here. Until next time. Take care.